guys, how are ya? Been a long time since we've been on the bike, but I do have a very serious topic in mind, so check this out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to talk about is very controversial. I know a lot of you guys are actually living in America that watch my videos, but there's a fair chunk of you bloody legends that live in Australia, the bloody land down under. And I got some news for you, America. Australia's going to steal your world record. That's right, you heard it here first. Well, maybe not first, but at least in the top 5 times. We're coming for the Bring It Home world record. Well, it won't be Bring It Home, it'll be Bring Her Over Here. Bring her over here, Cobber. Give us a crack. You've had your fair suck of the sav. Time to give it to the boys down under. So I've been thinking about this for a fair while, actually. So I did a little bit of research. I typed into Google, because that's, you know, that's what you do. How many registered Harley Davidsons are there in Australia? I thought that's a fairly important number to know, seeing as you need registered Harley Davidsons to attempt the world record. The number may surprise you. Come up 37,000. I'm like, shit, okay, that's a decent number. 37,000, that's a lot. Considering the current world record as of October 5th, if I'm not mistaken, if I am, I'll put it on the screen, but was 3,497 registered Harley Davidsons. Now I know they claim to have had a lot more there, and I know there is 3 counters that count the bikes, and they pick the lowest number, so you know, you do have to allow for error with those sorts of numbers. That's a big job, counting that many bikes. They use cameras, like when you drive through the actual thing, there's a guy with a clicker, and I think there's another way which I can't remember. So for us to do that, I'm thinking 4,000. We can do 4,000, can't we, Australia? Shit, that's not that big a number, man, really. It's not that big a number. So we've got a fair few problems or obstacles to overcome. First of all, Australia's a pretty big place. Where would we have it? That's the first problem. Second of all, when would we have it? Because they did theirs in October. October's pretty warm over here. I know Texas is like a fairly close relative of Australia weather-wise, but you know, it's like the dweeby little cousin that can't play footy as good as us, you know? That's what I'm saying. So if we can't do it in summer because it gets bullshit degrees over here, and that would just be unbearable without a full open bar, which would cost a fortune, which that brings me to a few more problems down the road. But anyway, so when, where, how's pretty easy. We just need to advertise the shit out of it and get everyone involved. Reach out to every single person you can think of and say, hey man, we want to steal this world record off America. What do you reckon? I'm pretty sure people are going to be keen to do that. It's sort of like stealing from your big brother, but if you had a big brother, who hasn't done that? Good times. I don't have one, but I can imagine. But anyway, so I'm thinking Australia being as big as it is, where I am in North Queensland, up in Townsville, not the place. I'd love to have it close to home so I don't have to travel, but probably not good for the greater cause, you know what I mean? Low tide, beautiful. So I'm thinking probably Sydney would have the highest population of Harleys in Australia. I haven't actually done any homework on that statement or fact, so it's not a fact, it's a guess. But I think it's a fairly educated guess. Shit, that's soft sand. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get old Donna bogged here. Yeah, so anyway, I was thinking Sydney, if you got any better suggestions, let me know. Then, so that's the generalised location, but we need a specific spot in that spot, you know what I mean? Like, they used an airport, fantastic, that's a great idea, so thanks Adam, we'll try and steal that. If anyone has any ideas, like, let's use the comment section, or if you've got ideas that you don't want America to see, we'll keep it secret squirrel, you can shoot me an email. Put my email address up on the screen here. It's an easy one to remember, skidpickmoto@gmail.com, but you can flick me an email there. I'm going to go and have a talk to the boys at Sun City Harley, just for argument's sake, if they've got any ideas. And I've been talking to a couple of the Aussie moto vloggers. Benno's Shed, if you haven't checked him out, you should. He's a cool old dude. Sorry Benno, not that old, but you sort of are. So sorry, not sorry. But anyway, Benno's keen. He's been heavily involved in the music industry and festivals and blah blah blah. So if we could turn it into like a Harley music festival, that'd be amazing. But you know, baby steps. We gotta get out of the womb before we even think about crawling, before we think about walking. So anyway, early days. So fourthly, I think we're up to 4. We'll run with that. Fourthly, money. We're going to need some sponsors. I was thinking big. I know Harley Davidson, like corporate, won't sponsor it, so don't worry about them. We don't have Law Tigers or any of those companies in Australia, so I was thinking like Shannon's Insurance. If anyone has connections to any of those big guys, there was another one I was thinking of when I was talking to Benno, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. If I do remember, I'll put it on the screen, otherwise I've just plain forgotten. But yeah, we're going to need some big naming sponsors. That's going to play a big part in it, because we're going to need pallets and pallets of water, because it's hot as shit in Australia, as everyone knows. So, and everyone's going to have to park their kangaroos up and ride their fucking Harleys to this one. I suppose the very first step is just to see whether anyone's keen. Like, I don't know what to do after this video, so I've spoken to the boys, and like, everyone thinks yeah it's a great idea, Pig, good on you, but where do we go from here? You know, like, you can't just come up with a great idea and go boom. So I think we could do 4,000. Piece of piss, boys, piece of piss. Australians are pretty tough motherfuckers, you know, like, we stick together, we're pretty stubborn, pretty proud. We could do this, I have no doubt. Oh yeah, another statistic I forgot to mention too, guys. When I was doing that research on how many Harleys are registered in Australia, I typed in how many registered in USA, and it popped up just the state of Colorado, and that was over 20,000 just in one state. Oh shit, they've got us by numbers, boys and girls. But have we got them by pride? I reckon we can do this. I seriously do. So it's going to take a shit ton of work. I don't want this to be like my idea. I want it to be our country's idea. I do not want to take any credit or glory for this. I just want to be involved in it. So hit me up, send me an email, send me a message on Instagram or whatever. You should be following me already. If you're not, headbutt yourself. It should be difficult, but send me a photo of you doing that. And yeah, hit me up and let's sort this shit out. And in the meantime, let's have a beer down the beach. I should have parked over there, be a good photo. But here's one I prepared earlier, guys, so a little bit bubbly. It's going to be really hard to drink with a helmet on. But tell me I'm crazy if you want. Tell me I'm a lunatic and I'll fail, but believe me when I say I'll go down swinging. So come on, Australia. Look at this. We're in the lucky country. We can do it. Let's get a fucking Harley Davidson world record. What do you reckon? So if you're with me, let's figure out how to do it. If you're not, go fuck yourself. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, headbutt that subscribe button, and I will catch you later. See ya. Bye. Toodaloo. Ta-da. Hooroo.